Hi, my name's Beanland and welcome to this week's painting demonstration. We're going to be doing a landscape. This is a bit more of an experimental approach than I normally do, something I'm really quite enjoying. I'm working on Arches 140-pound cold press paper. My colors here are cadmium yellow medium, cadmium red light, quinacridone rose, some phthalo turquoise, and some dioxazine purple. So I'm going to start with my cad yellow medium, and I'm going to kind of do a bit of a bullseye there. And then right away I'm going to introduce some of the red in there, cad red light. And then I'm going to switch to a light value of my phthalo turquoise. Now what I'm going to do here is these down here are going to be grasses, which are going to be a nice light mixture, so I want to kind of avoid them at first. So I'm going to more or less paint around them. And towards the edge I'll add a little bit of the dioxazine. So I don't know where exactly these bushes will end up, so I'll just leave it. Now down here is going to be a part of the light path through the forest, so I'll do that. Yeah, I'm going to let the water, I'm going to just tilt it up and let the water run, and down here it's quite wet and puddling, and just let it run back a little bit. I want to go on and now add the sort of the forest there. I want to press it just halfway so I get a bit of, I get sprinkled blobs of water. I'm going to do some splattering and throwing of paint. So what I've done here is cut out just a little circle of watercolor paper. Just going to put it over that, so that center, the white part there, is not going to get any paint on it. And I'm just going to start to really throw some paint here. Cover this bottom part here, just some regular paper, just so I don't have to worry about any of that, and I can be much freer. Yeah. I think I'm going to tilt the board a bit, and now I'm going to take take my spray, just to start to encourage this to run a little bit. So far, no brush strokes, and I'm quite pleased about that. I need some and then over here towards this edge, I'm going to get more. Got some real puddles of paint there. I wanted to get a bit of this phthalo turquoise and some yellow to get a nice That's it, to get a bit of green in there. A lot of water happening here, so I'm going to let it run, and I'll let it run this way too. I'll just make a few light dabs here and there, just some areas I'd like to encourage, like this one. I think that's I want there to be a few white tree trunks in here. So I'm going to just do a little bit of lifting out now while I'm really just letting this dry. Just think one more here. And I just think I need a little bit. Yeah, so far we've really let the paint and the water take care of things. Now we're going to come in and do a little bit of actual painting. I want a neutralized version of red. This, I want sort of a pathway for the light to come through there, and I've flooded it over. So I'm taking my I need a large tree over here, so I'm afraid those ones. Eventually I'm going to put some really dark trees here in the middle, so I'm going to kind of leave that area for now. Go more to the cooler side. Now what I'm going to try is I have here just a twig off tree out front, and I've sharpened it slightly, and I'm going to try to draw some branches with this. And the beauty of this is you absolutely can't control it because it just twitches and does its own thing. It will give you some really unique tree-like branches. The difficulty with it is tough to get paint on it. So I'm just going to take my spritzer here and half spraying it. Just get some water on there. Part of this I just did off camera, so I'm just repeating it. And then take some of my colors, sprinkle them around. And I'm also going to take my brush and paint in a more conventional way. Take some of this blue over here. Yeah, so that's spritzing sort of thing. And that water, it's giving me some nice shapes, some nice random organic shapes. That's the word I'm looking for. By tilting the board, just get the paint to run. So some of these puddles, rather than mop them up, let them run the other way. You see, and by that spritzing method, I still get some of the original stuff showing through, and it looks very much like leaf shapes. Very attractive, actually. The next thing I want to do is I really want to put my my real dark tree, one here, maybe one over there. And to do this, I'm going to use my little palette knife. And I'm going to mix up a very dark mixture of quinacridone rose. Probably use a bit of everything. And very little water. So that's a very thick mixture. Very little water. And I want a tree up here. And let's take a little bit more. Let's get some paint out here. This is not as dark, but it is very thick.